All right, so the Streets, Traffic, and Revenues Committee will be called to order. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderman Moore.
Here.
Alderwoman Murphy.
Here.
Alderman Kotar.
Here.
Alderwoman Boyd. Alderman Bosley. Alderwoman Martin.
Here.
Alderwoman Middlebrook. Chairman Boyd.
Present.
You have 5.
Thank you. Alderwoman Boyd and Middlebrook asked to be excused. First board bill we're going to hear is Alderman Dan Guenther, Board Bill 269.
All right, this is an exciting one here.
An emergency clause.
Oh, wow.
Yep. All right, thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. Board Bill 269 is for a stop sign. Yes. So, yeah, woo. A little history about it. So at the intersection of Iowa and Juniata, I have a constituent who has had his home run into twice. He had a vehicle parked in his living room once and once in his daughter's bedroom. He originally reached out to me, I would say 3 or 4 months ago, asking about a stop sign. I then went to the traffic commissioner, Deanne Banker. She gave me a whole list of reasons of what's needed in order to put a stop sign in, and told me that it was not allowed because it had not met the 5 accidents within 12 months, the exceeding speed 12 miles an hour or whatever over a certain period of time. So then I let the constituent know that the traffic commissioner would not approve of it. He was not very happy at all. And then about 2 weeks ago or so, he called me with a concern that at the same intersection is what's called Booth Manor, which is a senior retirement facility run by the Salvation Army. And he called to say that one of the residents in a wheelchair that crosses Iowa every morning to get to the bus stop was almost hit by a vehicle running through this intersection. So then I called our traffic commissioner again, let her know that I really wanted a stop sign there, and then that is when she informed me that I had the ability to just write a bill and put it in. So this past week here, with the help of the council, we wrote this bill up asking that a 4-way stop sign intersection be put in at the corner of Iowa and Juniata. So again, it's a dangerous corner. There's been multiple accidents, but I'm hoping that the committee will approve this bill so that we can make that corner a little bit safer.
Okay, we'll take questions from the committee. Alderman Moore.
In the words of former chairman.
It is in my ward.
Yeah.
It is in my ward. Yes, it is.
You got it.
All right, Alderwoman Murphy.
Same thing. You would know best for your ward.
Alderman Coulter.
No questions.
Alderwoman Martin.
No questions.
I have no questions. I'll entertain a motion on Board Bill 269.
I move we pass Board Bill 269 out of committee with a due pass recommendation.
Second.
It's been moved and second. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderman Moore.
Yes.
Alderwoman Murphy.
Aye.
Alderman Kotar.
Aye.
Alderwoman Boyd. Alderman Bosley. Alderwoman Martin.
Yes.
Alderwoman Middlebrook. Alderman Boyd.
Aye.
You have 5, sir.
Okay, Board Bill.
I
helps.
thank you very much.
Hope it
Yes.
helps.
Now the next phone call is going to be the running the stop sign.
I know,
Right.
I know.
But
Welcome to Alderman.
Yes, yes.
Just stand out there with the best.
Okay, the next board bill before us will be Board Bill 267, sponsored by Alderman Moore.
Do I have to sit in the hot seat?
He doesn't have.
Go ahead, Ms. Alderman Moore. You can stay right where
Stay
you are.
right
You're
where you
close
are.
enough.
That is
sir.
a hot seat.
That is a hot.
Thank you.
Since you're in.
Board Bill 267 is an honorary street naming of Frankie Muse Freeman, who just passed. She was 99 years old, a civil rights attorney. And the name of the subdivision, there are 15 new houses in that subdivision that are controlled by Northside Community Housing. They built the houses and it is plaqued as Frankie Muse Freeman. As a matter of fact, in her motorcade going to her burial final resting place, they drove by Lincoln in the 4,000 block to honor and make sure that her last route passage was going through Lincoln and going by her homes we built for her. So I got a letter from the Northside Community Development who control those houses, and everyone has agreed to have a little block unit meetings and all, and they keep up pretty well. And we like for your favorable consideration to name this street honorarily after Frankie Muse Freeman.
Okay, Alderwoman Murphy.
No question, sounds like a wonderful idea.
Alderman Coulter.
No questions.
Alderwoman Martin.
No questions.
Okay, I have no questions. I'll entertain a motion on Board Bill 267.
I move we pass Board Bill 267 out of committee with a due pass recommendation.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded.
Previous roll.
Hearing no objections to previous roll, Board Bill 267 comes out of committee with a due pass recommendation.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Is attached.
Good idea.
You all be invited to the ceremony.
Okay.
Great, thank you.
Alrighty, and haven't heard from Alderwoman Davis. Who's Alderwoman Davis' secretary?
Tracy.
Okay. Would you mind
Yeah,
checking
I'll
on
try.
Tracy, see if she's speaking our way?
Oh, I'm sorry. I could stick in.
If she can't make it. come
Yeah,
on
I
up.
say, can somebody read it?
She needs her, I need her signatures, a petition to attach for the record.
Gotcha.
Why is it that your eyes run and they say they're dry?
I don't know.
My eyes run and they say I have dry eye.
Really?
Huh.
Yeah.
Do you
Like
put
a tear
anything
duct
in?
issue.
Do you put anything in your eye for the dry
I'm
eye?
going to start. My doctor told me to
Oh.
get some eye drop.
Huh,
Said the eyes are dry, that's why they run. That seems to be
Seems-
backwards.
doesn't it though?
Put
Your
more
eyes
liquid
run,
in.
Jeff?
You know.
Excuse me?
You wear glasses all the time. Your eyes run.
No, sir. Only when I dare to cry.
Oh.
I use Visine a lot.
I have really dry eyes, but I have to use like prescription drops.
Really?
Oh, you use prescription drops? They help out?
They do. Yeah. I wake up.
But your eyes were dry, they weren't running like
No,
yours, were they?
no.
I've never heard of that.
But you might have like,
She
I don't
said
know,
she's
maybe like
be
a tear
here
duct
in-
issue or something.
Oh, okay.
She
Yeah.
said she'll be
Yeah.
here in,
Okay.
But yeah, I got a
10 minutes.
prescription.
Okay.
And it helps a lot.
Okay, I
That's why
am
I
going
can't
to
wear
call the
contacts.
Streets Traffic and Refuse Committee into recess.
Recess. Don't leave.
So we're at recess.
Marlene's in her. Okay.
Okay, the Street Traffic and Refuse Committee will reconvene.
What's the break?
Next up is Board Bill 265, sponsored by Alderwoman Davis.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. Board Bill number 265 is an honorary street name for Pastor Bennie Lee Thompson. Pastor Thompson has been an integral part of the community over there for, as long as I've been around, for about 65 years. And he has been in that particular location for 22 years, but was a part of the Pruitt-Igoe Bond Housing Project initiatives and all of that. But what I like about him is he is very persistent, still at the age of 85, in making sure that people are involved in the community. And no matter what is going on, he's there. So this was a request by a number of people who live in the area to honor him. So that's what we got.
All righty, Alderman Moore.
It's in your ward, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Alderwoman Murphy.
No questions.
Alderman Coulter.
No questions.
Alderwoman Martin.
No questions.
Okay, oh, by the way, we do have the
You
petition
have a
signatures
petition?
present.
Yes.
I'll entertain a motion on Board Bill 265.
So moved.
Second?
Can we get a motion?
I move that we pass Board Bill 265 with a due pass recommendation.
Second.
Been moved in second.
Previous roll.
Hearing no objection to previous roll, Board Bill 265 comes out of committee with due pass recommendation.
All right.
Mr. Clerk, please excuse Alderman Bosley. Next board bill up is Board Bill 271, sponsored by Alderwoman Davis.
Board Bill number 271 is an honorary street name for someone that we all know extremely well, Norman R. Seay. Mr. Seay has been living on James School Papa Bell for a number of years, probably close to 40 years now. And he actually tore down his old house and built a new one, so that it will be there for his next generation. So he's very committed to the community, and as we know, he's been a part of all the civil rights struggles. He is he's a man to definitely receive an honor like this. The particular street, we couldn't do the street he lived on because it's James School Papa Bell. And I just thought that would just not be right to put an honorary there. So he has that little small street that it enters into his street, which would, every time he goes into his street, he would see it. And so we're using that little half a block of Webster there to honor him.
Where the little wedge is.
Right there, right where you turn in. Yeah. So I ask for your approval to honor Mr. Norman R. Seay.
Okay, Alderman Moore.
No question.
Alderman Murphy.
No question.
Alderman Kotar.
No questions.
Alderwoman Martin.
No questions.
I would just like to say that certainly Mr. Norman Seay is another one of our great legends and unsung heroes.
Definitely.
We just probably can't say enough about him. He's one of those guys that's real quiet, but he gets the work done.
Effective.
You know,
Yes.
he does the work,
Yes.
you know, which is so important. He's really impacted a lot of people's lives, and so this is such a great honor. I'd like to be a co-sponsor on this bill
All right, sir.
for Norman Seay, Mr. Clerk. There are no other questions. I'll entertain a motion on 271.
I move that we pass Board Bill 271 with a due pass recommendation.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded.
Previous roll.
Hearing no objection to previous roll, Board Bill 271 comes out of committee with due pass recommendation. And the Streets, Traffic, and Refuse Committee will adjourn.
All right.
Thank you. Oh, look at you. You got
Oh,
a
and
gavel.
Martin.
Look at him, don't you love it?